Hello guys, and today we are back for another announcement trailer. I know it's only been over a week since we did the last one, and today we're going to be doing a game that I'm going to be doing very very soon on my channel. Basically, this game is kind of like Dirt 4 at the moment. I have got Dirt 4. I got that with the Game Pass, so I've got that forever. And this one is called Dirt Rally. It's actually a really old mud game. Apparently, I think it came out in about 2016, and apparently it's actually on Xbox One, which I didn't even realise. Apparently I searched it, and apparently there's Dirt Rally there. And basically the game is only £30, and I haven't got the game just yet. Apparently there's no demo for it either, so I can't play the demo. So apparently there's just only the full game. And yeah, it's Dirt Rally, and it's basically a game that I really wanted to get because it kind of reminds me from Dirt Showdown. And it also reminds me from Dirt 4 as well. So yeah, so it's going to be another game. I don't even know when I'm going to be getting it though, because there's either two things I can do, by the way. Number one is I can either get the game in CEX, which is, apparently I went in CEX today and it's only £12 in CEX, so I could maybe get it from there. Or the other thing is I could wait for a few weeks and get it with the Xbox points, with the gift card. So that's what I could do, by the way. So there's two different choices I can do, so I'm probably going to think about them, because I was going to actually get it today, but basically I don't want to really bother getting it, because I really wanted to get that Project Cars 2 game, and by the way, I did actually buy that game today. I just wanted to let you know. It was either going to be that or Project Cars 2, but I went for Project Cars because that was only £8, so it'll be in the future for this one. But anyway, right, let's go to the screenshots then. And oh my god, look how many screenshots now. There's 16 screenshots altogether we'll be going through. So today we're going to be talking about the Dirt Rally. So I'm not going to really go through a lot about this game, just because I don't really know it because I've not played it. Apparently, I know that the game. I know that the game is kind of like Dirt Showdown, but it's basically just a little bit different. But yeah, so basically it's a mud car racing game, and I think in the game you have to try and basically just race on mud, basically on different kind of tracks in the game. I don't even know what tracks they have on this game. I don't even really know. Probably the tracks that they probably do have, by the way, is kind of just all the mud tracks. So for example, if it's maybe it's just like all different ones, maybe like long ones or short ones or whatever. It's probably something like that. Like I don't really know at the moment, like what they are at the moment. But probably some of the tracks will be pretty good. Hopefully the tracks are not going to be difficult, because one thing I've kind of noticed about all these games I've been playing is, one thing I've noticed is like all the games have basically always been so difficult. Like basically they've always been that difficult when you're trying to drive about and stuff, and they've always been like that. And that's kind of the one thing I've been noticing. Because basically, like at the moment, like I am a good drifter, but I'm not in a good way. Like I am good at drifting, but just not really in a good way. And basically the reason why for that is because I'm just not really good at maybe doing handbrakes, for example, because basically when I do a handbrake, I'm not really good at handbrakes, but when I'm doing a drift, I can drift around corners and make it pretty easy and stuff, so I can go and do that. But basically, if I'm doing a handbrake, I only just drift around the corner, then it don't really work, does it? So like I'm not really the best at handbrakes, especially the donuts, because if we do end up doing donuts, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare, because I struggle on donuts. I absolutely struggle on them. So if we do end up doing donuts, which is probably going to be very unlikely, I don't even really know whether we will do donuts, but it probably will be very unlikely though. I don't even really know yet though. But hopefully they are going to have some good stuff on the game. Hopefully you're going to get some cars on it as well. Like some very interesting cars you can drive and stuff like that. So hopefully you can get some of them as well. I think also this game is aimed on all different tracks in the trees, kind of like you can see on the screenshot right now. So basically, I know that some of the dirt tracks that you get in the games, apparently I think you can race on trees. Apparently, basically, I don't even know about it, but apparently someone told me about it, and apparently I believe you can race in trees and stuff, like what you're doing, like in other sort of games like that. Like, that's one thing that I kind of I don't really know, to be honest, of kind of what the game is. But basically the game it's kind of like a mud game where you have to try and win races and stuff like that. I believe they do have a career mode on it, so I think I'll be able to play through that and get through stuff on that. Also, I will do some quick play or quick race or whatever they call it on this, so that's what we're doing that. Also I'll do time attack as well, so I'll do a few videos on there as well. Also online's on this game as well, so like I said, there will be some online content and hopefully there's going to be some people on here, because I know at the moment that people might compare bike games better than car games, so there might not be as many people online, but hopefully I might be able to get into a few onlines. But yeah, let's go in there and find out what happens with that. But yeah, like I said from before though, the gameplay is going to be very good though, because I know it kind of brings me back from Dirt Showdown. So I don't really know how the how the gameplay is going to go. I don't know. Hopefully that the yeah, the gameplay is going to be very good, by the way, because I've been that sort of guy where I've always been into a lot of gameplay. So if the gameplay is just absolutely brilliant, I'll be able to do that and make it pretty cool and stuff like that. And hopefully it's going to be good, by the way. And like I said, hopefully it's not going to be too difficult, because I know at the moment, like, I'm kind of that sort of guy where I play a car game and I'm like not really good and stuff like that. Like I know that the drifting skills are going to be quite hard on this one anyway, because like when you're doing the drifting, that's going to be difficult as well. So I don't even really know how the drifting is going to go on it, but hopefully that's going to be quite easy. Because basically at the moment I am getting good at drifting, and there's kind of like a lot of cars out there that don't do many drifts. Like there's kind of like a lot of light cars and a lot of drifty cars, for example, and stuff like that. So there's kind of like a lot of them cars that do like sort of drifts and stuff like that. So basically there's kind of like a lot of them cars, but there's basically some other cars that you don't recommend, for example. So there's probably kind of a few of those that you don't, for example. So there's technically a few cars that you do drift with and stuff like that, and then there's also a few other cars that you can't drift for or stuff like that. So there's kind of like just a few that you can do, and then there's technically not a lot that you can do, because basically the game is kind of aimed on style at the moment. Like when you try and do the style of the game, you have to try and do that and stuff like that. So that's kind of like the style of the game, and then when you're hitting trees and stuff like that. Because I really hate it when you hit a tree. Because basically when you hit a tree in a game, basically you just bang straight into it and then you can't move anywhere from it. That's really annoying, because basically on World of Tanks, apparently you can actually hit a tree, and apparently you can just go straight through it. So when you actually hit the tree from the forward side, you can just go straight through the tree and just get it completely knocked down. But on these games, you can't even do that, and that is really annoying, because I thought that like basically you would have done that on them games, but apparently that only works with World of Tanks apparently, and as well. So it looks like it only works one game, which is really annoying though, because I actually thought it would have worked with that game as well, but sadly it doesn't, so I'm actually not really happy, to be honest. It don't work with that. But yeah, like I said from before, guys, I did have a look at the gameplay, and apparently the gameplay is actually really good on it. Apparently I think the AI are actually not too bad on the game either. When you're racing against different components, I don't think that's going to be too difficult as well. I think racing against them is not going to be too hard, just because that's going to be completely fine. And the most important thing is, by the way, though, is I'm not really good at first-person camera on here. And at the moment, with lots of car racing games, I have not been good at first person, because my best move is the third person. Basically, I've always been in third person on car racing, and that has always been my favourite one, because first person, basically there's been a lot of people that have been using first person. I think, including Schwabe, is basically Schwabe played a lot of car games, like over years ago, when I watched his videos, and apparently he's always been using the first person. But like I said, by the way, though, there's a lot of people on the opinions out there that have been using different cameras. So, for example, if it's just a different camera that I've not been really used, but my type of style has always been third person. So, if you tell me in the comments saying which camera do you use on car racing, it's third person, because I've always been into third person. Like, third person's always been my camera, just because I've really focused on it. I've had a lot of wins on it, and stuff like that. And there's actually a lot of ones I've used for first person, but I'm not really good at first person, just because basically I'm just not really good at driving it. I keep banging into stuff, and it's just really hard to be able to do that. And I basically just really hate that view, because basically when you kind of recommend from a bike game, it's just completely difficult from that one as well, because I really hate it from a bike game. So that is yeah, that is really annoying, because I bloody hate it from that as well. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to think of that at some point. But yeah, the bike situations on it is completely difficult as well. So yeah, but at the moment though, I gotta say that I don't know which one I do compare better between them both. I gotta say that probably the first person's got me better on car games, just because when you're on a motorbike, it's quite difficult as well. So I think when you compare it from that one to the other one, I gotta say that probably the car one's probably gonna be better. I don't even really know on that question, but I've got to say that probably that one is got to be better between all of them. Just because that one, I gotta say, is a little bit more better compared to when you do other ones. So I'm totally not sure whether I will be true on that. I don't know, but I gotta say that one is probably going to be better. But yeah, I just don't really know whether that will be better or not or something. I just don't really know that. Like maybe it will be. I don't know, but yeah, I'll have to go and let you know whether it will be. But yeah, Alexa from before, guys. Dirt Rally. I can't wait to play the game. I know I've got to wait a little bit of a while until I get it. But yeah, like I said from before, I've got two different choices I can do. I can either get it from CAX, which is only £12 in there, or whether they'll cut the price down on it. I don't know. Or the other option is to leave it for a few weeks and then get it with the Xbox points. That's only the two things I can do, by the way. So I'll have to think of that. And yeah, I'll have to go and not let you know. But yeah, like I said from before, there's two ways I can do it. But I just don't really know which way I'll really do it, to be honest. Like if I go for, but yeah, I'll probably think of it. And yeah, I'll just let you know with what my opinions are going to be. And please let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to really enjoy Dirt Rally. And I know that the game has been out for quite a while now, and I didn't even realise it was on Xbox One until I searched for it, so I didn't even realise. But yeah, it's actually only this one and Dirt 4, because Dirt 2 and Dirt 3, they're only on 360, so it's only the Dirt Rally and the Dirt 4, which are on that at the moment, because Dirt 4 came out in 2017, so like I said, they've not made a Dirt 5, which is probably going to be very unlikely if they do make that one. I'm actually not sure whether if they will end up making a Dirt 5, I don't really know, because I've not complained about it at the moment, I don't know, but yeah, I don't even really know, but yeah, that'll come up in the future, whether it will be true. But yeah, guys, that is all the screenshots done of Dirt Rally. Like I said, the screenshots do look pretty cool. It looks like they've done a pretty good job of them. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of this announcement trailer here. Like I said, probably more of these announcement trailers very soon. Because like I said, by the way, there's going to be a whole load of games I'm going to be buying. Yes, there's going to be a whole load, because when we get to Christmas time, bunch on the beagle. Is that going to be a word? Yes, I'm going to be getting a lot of games. I don't know why that came out of my head for some reason, but yeah, there will be a lot of games I will be getting, so there will be a whole load of announcement trailers I will be doing on the store. Like I said, basically I'm not going to be as regularly, but I'll try and get them out as much as possible, so you guys can go and see and stuff like that. But yeah, so that was the one on Dirt Rally. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. I'm plenty more announcement trailers very soon if you guys want to check those, and also if you guys want to check out all the previous ones. Yeah, like I said, they'll be in the uploads if you guys want to check all the other announcement trailers that I've done so far. Because like I said, I'm going to try and do them every week, because I'm not going to be ending these. I'm just going to keep carrying on until I get like a bunch of new games and stuff. So there's going to be a whole lot of them, which I will be doing. But yeah, thank you for watching this one on the game called Dirt Rally, which I'll be getting soon, or I'll be buying it. Let's go find out. But I'll do another video about it. But yeah, thank you for watching the one about Dirt Rally, and I will see you all later. Bye.